Attention listener, the following broadcast has been created for entertainment and comedy purposes. If you do not find it funny or entertaining, just don't listen. LOL. Nobody is forcing you.
So we're on TV one time.
Excelente, gracias.
Gracias, señor.
¿Cómo estabas? Amuso? That's all, bro. I ain't got no idea what they're saying. It just sounds good.
It just sounds good. All right, bro. Just quickly, I need to ask you a question. Are you single?
No.
No, you're not single. Damn it. Then I wrote something that's just not gonna make any sense now.
Nah, it's absolute nonsense.
It's not gonna-
don't filter it.
Just say it anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to. I wrote a note here, but just doesn't make sense either now.
You don't even know his own intro. He's like, hello.
No, I don't have an intro yet, bro. This is like I told you, I'm by myself now, so I had to reset it.
Yeah, I'm just bugging
Trying
with you.
to learn it. Trying to learn it.
We'll go with the
All
flow.
right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Perth's 81st best podcast. Absolute nonsense. It's me, T. I'm back at it again here with another guest. I'll introduce him shortly. I'm gonna say this every single episode. Go on the YouTube, subscribe. Go on the Instagram, give us a follow. It helps us spread the word of absolute nonsense out to the world, and everyone will finally understand what nonsense is all about. So now, introducing my guest at this time. Now, let's still say it, but it doesn't make sense no more. He is the most educated comedian that I've ever met. He's a bachelor graduate of International Relations and master graduate of International Relations and National Security. He's smart, he has jokes, he has a contagious smile, leaving hope for none of you single people out there, but you're lucky he's off the market. I fixed it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Prince from Sierra Leone, Chief Kosseh.
Yes. Hello, T. Thanks for having me, my man.
You're all okay. Thank you for
Awesome
coming
intro.
on.
Awesome intro, my man.
I
Love it.
appreciate everyone saying yes, and I can't share it enough. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on. I hope you have a good time,
I will.
and I
Can't
hope
wait.
you enjoy your water.
Can't wait.
And I hope you don't shed too many tears. We just watched Nigeria get knocked out of the World Cup.
Yeah, and colonizers, bro. I was about to say ancestors, bro. Colonizers, man.
Sisters, yeah.
Damn it, the juju. Listen, let me tell you something. All the juju leaders in Nigeria should just find another job right now. 'Cause you could have like done something great for the nation, but they got kicked out. So find another job.
Mr. Bones is in the wrong country apparently.
Yeah.
Should have been in Nigeria today, shaking them wishbones.
I know, bro. I know. I was actually rooting for Nigeria, but anyway, kudos to the ladies, man. They played awesome. They played really, really good.
Yeah.
They played really good. By far, I feel like that's one of the best matches in the most recent World Cup, even on the last one.
Did you?
Really,
Perfect. Yeah.
one thing I love about Nigeria is that if you don't score, they don't score.
Hey, you were saying that about every African country. If they don't score,
Yeah, but
No one's
Nigeria
scoring.
is like top there, man. If you don't score Nigeria, they don't score. But when Australia scored, they scored, so.
that's exactly what they needed. But,
Ah.
so it's England's fault.
Exactly.
It's always England's fault.
Exactly.
Always the colonizer, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, let's play the intro and let's get into it. I like to start the podcast off with a list of questions that are just out there that would just show a different side to you, I guess.
Yeah.
But as a comedian, I guess kind of like everyone knows everything anyway. So I've got like five or so questions that are just questions, pretty open topic, and then I've got 7 quick fire questions that you gotta just straight off the dome. You gotta say them quickly.
No stress.
All right.
No need to filter questions as well. Man. Whatever pops, we're here.
So the first one, here we go. If you could time travel to any point in history, where would you be? This one's very tame, but obviously we know where you wouldn't go because that's the same answers. As
Okay, so where I would go, right?
Yeah, where would you go?
In history, I would go have a chat with my granddad just before he got married.
Just before he got married?
Yes, I
yeah.
would go because man, that guy's got too many kids. I didn't have a chat with him, like, my man, you gotta take it easy. I got so much uncles I don't even know, so just stick to like 6 and keep the family
Close.
small. Yeah,
Small.
yeah. 6 people have like tell your kids one of them has to be a politician, one of them has to be an accountant, another has to be like a sport person.
Yeah.
And because all those things align. So the accountant, the politician embezzles the money, the accountant keeps the money.
This athlete earns
the
the money.
athlete makes the money. The accountant covers the money. Just like, so we can be well off now.
Keep it all together.
Yeah,
we need that generational wealth.
Exactly. So if I would have time travel, I would have had a chat with my grandfather. Yeah. Love him to bits though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. How many kids did he have?
Jesus, bro. It depends on the auntie you ask. 'Cause I asked one of my aunties, she's like 28. The other says 32, so I don't even know.
You know?
Yeah, it's just like whoever pops up and say, "Hey, I'm your uncle." Hey,
I'm like,
yeah,
I'm sure you are, bro.
yeah. So, but I know the ones that I know though. It's just the external ones. So I think,
No, I feel you. I feel like I have a random uncle popping up every once in a while.
definitely, bro. They always want money, so.
Like Australia.
Exactly. I feel like we just get up in the morning and that's money. Yeah.
Give it to you.
Yeah.
If you had to live in a fictional world from a book or movie, which one would you choose?
The Lion King.
What would you be?
I would just be Foster's henchman or something. Because I feel like
the bird?
No, the other lion guy. Because I feel like people don't really understand the villain or the villain story. It's always about the hero, but sometimes if you actually look at the situations that the villain goes through and their actions, maybe it's not accepted. But if you look at their story, they have a right to do what they did, but just in a different way. So I'll be one of Mufasa's.
Mufasa was the good guy, right?
Oh, fuck. What's the other guy?
Scar.
Yes, that's him. Yeah. I would have been. I would have like, I wanted to know if you know. I wanted to know if you know.
You're just checking on me.
Checking on you.
You want to be one of the hyenas.
Scar.
Not
the hyena,
just
but one of the lions.
I didn't
next
even know
to
he
Scar.
had.
Because if he gets out of the way, I'll slap him because we got the same strength. Just tell him that he can do certain things in a different way.
Yeah.
As opposed to the way he did. So.
Nah, fair.
Yeah.
If you could switch places with any celebrity for a day, who would it be?
Denzel Washington.
Wow, that was quick. I know. I knew you was gonna be actually gonna answer.
Denzel Washington. I love Denzel. Denzel is smooth, bro. The reason being is that like if Denzel cheats, just by him explaining, you just accept it. He's got that calm demeanor on him, and Denzel Washington, man. I'm gonna call you guys in Pelican Bay. yeah. Denzel Washington.
Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah, brother.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Spotify.
And what's the last song you played?
Luku Luku by I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I don't know. All these guys got weird names. It's 6UFF. So
6UFF.
Yeah.
Look, what's the song called? Show me.
Yeah. That's his name. 6UFF. Luku Luku. So.
Oh, it kind of looks like Buff. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, probably.
Like Buff,
yeah. I don't know. But he's buff though.
He's buff?
Yeah.
Makes sense then, yeah.
I just call him 6 off, whatever. That's how it sounds like. Yeah, but that's my.
Where's he from?
Oh, he's Nigerian.
Nigerian, yeah. It sounded a very Afro-beaty type beat to it. If you could if you could magically transform into any inanimate object, what would you be?
The rose.
The rolls?
Yes.
What do you mean, the rolls?
You say any object, right?
Yeah.
The rose, man. Because I feel like nowadays sex toys are taking over, bro. So I'll be the rose, my man. You said it's absolute. That's
yeah, no, with you.
That's the object. The rose. The rose is like a new. Yeah, I think it's like a new. Like I'm giving them free promotion now, man. Make me your ambassador. It's like a new.
It's a new toy.
Yeah, that's
called the rose.
Yeah,
like a flower.
Yeah, it just goes like that.
That's what?
Yeah, something like that, bro. So the rose. Yeah, I'll be the rose.
I'm not up to date with my sex toys.
I think I don't know more, but like to create certain jokes, I have to research because I want to get my materials on point. So I have to research what's
so you know what's up.
Yeah, so
it's not because you have one in your car.
Nah. I had to research that.
Yeah. I feel okay. And then my favorite question.
Yeah.
If you were a professional wrestler, what would your name be? I feel like you've already got it set. Like Chief Kosseh is a pretty dope name. Like
for a professional wrestler. I feel like names gotta intertwine. Like John Cena, right? The name John Cena works
Like,
really good. You can't call him Jesse Cena, but like, you know, or like Clive Cena, but like John.
Call him
Yeah,
Clive
but like John Cena, it kind of
it rings. It has a
intertwines.
flow to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I call myself Pump.
Just pump, just because of the water.
Yeah, bro. I feel
I
like
don't know.
that would intertwine. I was gonna say The Rock, but sorry,
Taken.
The Rock. Yeah,
You're more like the pebble. Bro.
yeah, or the Stone. You know? I'll call myself Pump. I actually love wrestling, but olden days wrestling is like more entertaining.
It's my favorite. I'm hell into it.
Yeah. Do you watch the recent ones now?
Yeah, I watch
Is it good? Because maybe it's because like I don't watch it anymore. But
it depends on the storyline. The SmackDown storyline, the minute is good.
yeah, I like that. I like that guy, Eddie Long.
Eddie Long.
No, not Eddie Long. The general manager of SmackDown, the black guy.
Oh, Teddy Long.
Exactly, Teddy Long. Yeah, that guy is
Yeah.
notorious. He just comes on and uses the Undertaker as like a secret weapon. Tonight, you're going one-on-one with the Undertaker. The Undertaker.
I haven't thought about Teddy in a minute.
Yeah, Teddy was like
Teddy
just
guy.
He just comes out in a threatening demeanor and like his backup is the Undertaker
with the jacket that's 6 times too big.
Oh,
for him.
bro, that's a blanket. Bro. It's a blanket. Teddy Long is the epitome of like black culture. You know how like when your parents buy you something and then they tell you you're gonna grow up in it.
Yeah, but he just never did.
Yeah, so that's Teddy Long right there. And he's got the Undertaker. Everyone was scared. The Undertaker. Yeah, I loved wrestling, man. Wrestling was.
I'm still.
Who's
down
your favorite
with it.
wrestler? Well, back then and now.
Back then Batista.
Yeah.
Dave Batista.
The animal.
The animal, yeah. Now, I don't know. They kind of all hit different now. There's no one you can just pick one person. I like Ricochet is fun, but he's the new guy. Logan Paul, you know the YouTuber.
Yeah, is he
he's
a
a wrestler now. He's good, but it's like he's surprisingly good. Like he can move, he can fly. But yeah, what about you?
Triple H.
Triple H, yeah. Hunter.
Yeah. Favorite was Triple H. Now I don't really watch.
Yeah. Not for sure.
I'd say Randy Orton.
Oh yeah.
Randy Orton is a legend. He's been in the game for so long.
I think like 20 years.
Yeah, and he's still
he's
still in his game.
He's injured at the minute, yeah. He's there. He's been injured for like a year and a bit.
Getting old.
Yeah.
He never used to get
pushing
injured.
40.
Yeah, now he's getting old.
Yeah. He's going to start doing, I bet she's going to start doing like what the Undertaker used to do.
Yeah.
Just one fight a year.
Yeah.
And just like.
Make his money and fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make the bag, leave, come back.
I was like an African politician. Make the money and leave.
That's what they hoped everyone else did. But
where you from, brother?
Zimbabwe.
Oh yes,
yeah, same as Tabo.
Oh yeah.
And you're from
Mugabe.
Yeah, Roberts. There's not much more I can say.
No,
I haven't been there for a minute.
At the start, I think Mugabe had good intentions.
Yeah, what's everyone in it?
Yeah, so at the start, when he liberated, was it the road based on my road? Rhodesia? Was it Rhodesia? Yeah. And then he liberated it, came down, started giving more power and opportunities to the Zimbabweans. And then he saw that he can make so much money. And then he's like,
never left. Never left. I'm pretty sure to the day he died.
Yeah,
he was in power. 60 something years?
Yeah.
50 something years?
Yeah.
Some time. Now.
That's the thing about African leaders, man. They become really old and then they tell you, I'll take you to the future.
I didn't know the future was the grave.
Like you're gonna die like next year.
Yeah.
Man. Just piss off.
Like some of them look like they're already dead while you're watching them talk.
Yeah, like they need to make a law that every African country leaders, if you're over 40 or something, just
the clock is running.
Yeah, just find something else to do or be like a mentor to the young ones, rather than leading a country. Because I feel like there's no bright ideas anymore.
What's the story in Sierra Leone?
We got I don't know his age, but he seems pretty young. Seems like he's trying, depending on who you ask, because I feel like with the problems in Africa, right? Like, let's say the president will come in and then he'll focus on creating one thing, and then people won't really look at what he's doing. They look at the things that he's not doing, and you can't do everything at once. So I feel like he's trying. Even the previous government, I feel like they're trying.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
Since I was young, since like 6, 7, I was here.
Okay,
then I went back, learned my culture and all that for like 2-3 years, and then came back. Yeah.
And what's the weather like? Is it the same, similar to Perth?
Not Perth is hot. It's hotter than Cerulean, man. Cerulean is, I want to say tropical.
Oh, okay. So it's like humid type thing.
Yeah, it's nice, but Perth is definitely hotter.
Now we got the fast, quick questions.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing that comes to your head, you gotta just spit it out. You got no time to think about it.
All right. Let's
It's kind
do
of
it.
like me. It starts off simple, then
Let's do it.
it gets more out there towards the end. So, favorite color?
Blue.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Driver or passenger?
Driver.
What do you do first? Brush your teeth or use mouthwash?
Brush my teeth.
Can you please?
What the fuck is his mouth?
Can you speak any other languages?
My tribal language, Mendi, and the language that everyone speaks in Sierra Leone, Creole.
After taking a shower, what do you put on first?
My towel.
After the towel.
Lotion.
Yeah,
Don't want to walk around ashy.
No, you got me there. Yeah, that's right.
Try to outwit me.
Did you make your bed this morning?
No.
No. So your bed's just sitting there, sheets.
Yeah.
Sheets all over the place.
Yeah, I'll just
Pillow.
go put on the blanket again and just sleep,
just
and
go
then I'll
back in
fix
it,
it
like-
tomorrow. Yeah. I didn't have time, bro. I woke up late.
You didn't
go to work.
Oh, you still went to work?
Yeah, kind of. I had to. I can't really cancel. I was just standing there, and then I said, "Oh, my sister's sick," so I left early. I don't have a sister. I'm the only child. I hope my manager don't see this. Yeah. So still got paid. Finesse the system, bro.
But that's the system.
Yeah.
You just limped out of there because your foot's sore. I'm just saying,
Yeah, no,
I can't.
Yeah, but I did that before when it wasn't sore. So well, is it 2 months? In 2 months, your feet's sore. What happened now? Yeah.
What happened the first time?
Exactly. So I had to
You can't even.
say something happened to my sister, an emergency. The
Emergency.
phone didn't ring. I just put, the sound. Dun, 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 dun. I said,
Yeah.
hello, what's going on? Oh, really? Oh, damn. Came in and the manager's like, what's wrong? You in a frenzy? I said, yo, I don't really know. My sister's like, something bad has happened. I really got to go. I can't explain. And then he's like, yeah, take us, man. I was like, yeah, thank you.
Is your manager white?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how it worked, bro. Black people would be like, oh, I would like to help you. Let's go together.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah.
You look distraught. I'll take you
Yeah.
there. I'll drop
Are
you off
you
with-
sure? You sure you can drive? Let me drive you, bro. No, I said, no, but I insist. Let me drive you. Yeah, he's white. That's why it works, bro.
Yeah.
Love him, Brian. Love Brian.
Love Brian. Is that why you guessed Brian before?
Brian for president, bro. I'll vote for that guy any day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Now, I think it worked well because he's got an African girlfriend.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think, he was like,
That's why he hired you.
Yeah, not hired me. I feel like that's why he felt compassionate to let me go home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, I know your people
Yeah.
care about your family.
Exactly. You can go, Jesse.
Yeah, you can go.
You are listening to
Absolute nonsense.
Your Instagram, bro. Caption, not your caption. Your little bio says, "My last account was compromised."
Yeah, because I don't want to say hacked. I wanted to let people know I'm educated. So I was like, compromise the better word.
Compromised.
Yeah. It got one of my little cousins was watching I don't know, Cocomelon. That's one of the stuff that they watch on my phone, and then and someone messaged me. So I was ignoring the messages, and then they sent like a link. So I think instead of scrolling, they just clicked the link, and then I lost my other account. I tried.
that how they
This
get
guy's a
there?
quick bro.
Yeah.
I tried change. I knew like an hour later. I tried changing the password. It didn't work. I put the email. They said this email is no longer associated with this account. Blah blah blah. And I was like, there goes 5,000 followers. But we start again on a positive note. I feel like that gives me more time to be more creative and attract a new, fresher, new audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far it's going all right. So
How quick was it?
real quick, bro. Real quick, bro. Whoever hacked my account, bro, I need you to reach out to me, man. I need it. I'm telling you, yeah, real quick, man.
Speed.
Real quick.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
What did you do? They just were like, sorry, we can't do anything. Did you?
I reached out on Instagram. They
Yeah.
haven't gotten back to me yet. So,
How long ago was it?
like months ago, bro. Literally, bro. They didn't reach out back to me, you know, and then like my username was changed. The email associated with the account is not there anymore.
Yeah.
So I was just like, well, the next best thing is to just create like a,
A new account.
yeah.
New account, new following. All right. Guess we're the same position.
Yeah.
The Instagram account for this page is new. Everyone should go subscribe,
Yeah.
follow.
Follow
Do the
it.
same thing to him.
Definitely.
His stuff is on the screen right now. I'll pop it there.
Definitely.
Help this guy out. You know the African children in Africa. We're them. Except for we don't need food. We just need followers.
That's it. We need followers.
This is absolute nonsense.
So how long you been doing comedy for?
I started comedy during the Vines period. You know, when the Vines. When
Oh
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
Like, yeah. So
For
I
a
was
minute,
doing,
I was like, what Vine?
I was doing like 6 seconds of videos. Now I've literally scrapped all my funny videos that I was doing because I feel like I'm gonna do videos again, but I want that fresh perspective.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay.
So people used to watch me before. Maybe someone else must have posted it. People may know me through the videos, but I started comedy through Vines, and then one day, a particular DJ, you know, DJ Bossman. Shout out to DJ Bossman, because if it wasn't DJ Bossman, I wouldn't really do stand-up comedy. So so he introduced me to this fashion event that was happening.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, your videos are really funny. Why don't you come do some stand-up? And I was like, I never did stand-up. So I watched Steve Harvey, right, just to see how they do stand-up. So I just got up there, just said some of the skits that was in my head of like in a stand-up way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I got into comedy. I think it was 2015, 14, 15. But I never really took it too seriously until like 2018, 19.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So
it's just
what
like
were you posting on Vine?
funny videos.
Another thing.
Yeah, just like African parents, really. Yeah,
yeah.
because you know, because I felt like the Caucasian creatives were doing Caucasian materials, Asians were doing Asian materials,
I feel
African Americans were doing African American materials that are relatable, and we were doing like African materials. Me and other funny gentleman, African Ape, as well. So I felt like everyone was just doing their own ideas of like how African parents react, or like African skits. So that's how I.
When you did that, so just you recording your phone just in a bedroom or something?
Yeah, my phone, and then a mate was helping me out.
Better read. You're actually the first person I've ever met who's ever said I used to do Vine.
Yeah.
15
15 seconds, bro. It was really short. You gotta talk quick or be really creative.
It was capped off at 15 seconds.
Yeah, 15 seconds. That's it. No. 6 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Yes, 6 seconds.
Yeah, I remember
Vines
that
was
now.
6 seconds, and then it got extended
Yeah.
to 15 seconds, and then it died down, and then everyone moved on Instagram.
Did you cap off on that that
Instagram.
transition?
Yeah. I was on Instagram for a while.
Yeah.
Lost that account. I felt like it was like I didn't have no filter. I was just people
Yeah.
kept reporting some of my skits.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, so I lost that account, and then
Jeez.
so
like-
no more third terms, not the charm. So I'm not losing this account. I got 2-factor authentication, man.
You do?
Yeah.
Like, not again.
Not again, bro. Not again.
Just stop giving your phone to your nephew.
Yeah, no, I will. Yeah, she's banned from my phone, bro.
No, niece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banned from.
So, do you remember your first set or your
My fir-
first gig?
What, Vines or stand-up comedy?
You did a gig Vine.
No, you mean my first video from Vines or my first set?
Yeah, could do both. Yeah.
Yeah, my first set was the one I told you about, the fashion. When
Yeah,
I
yeah.
performed
Oh,
comedy
yeah,
at
yeah,
the,
yeah.
the fashion event, and then I started getting into comedy. But most of my audience was like Africans, was like black people.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was my real comfort zone.
Yeah.
So I decided to step out of my comfort zone, and I performed that at a great establishment, the Comedy Lounge. Before they moved to the city, they were Charles Street. So I tried,
yeah.
Charles Hotel.
Yeah.
So I did some comedy there. I was booed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I was booed, and then I was like, damn.
This is it.
Yeah, almost gave up, but came back.
Came back better.
Yeah, so it's either you sit down and be a silk, or you think about what you could have done better as well. Because what I realize is that humor for a white audience is different with humor from a black audience.
Yeah.
So I took the humor from a black audience and
and
tried
put it
to
into white people.
yeah. So
white
then I had to
audience, yeah.
study the white audience humor and
Yeah.
what they like and what materials will work better.
Right.
Yeah, so
I love hearing about people's come up.
Yeah.
Like it just sounds so interesting because everyone has a different path.
mhm.
I just love learning about it.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
like what did you change between the two? So like what is I guess what's funny for black people and what's
Mhm.
funny for white people and like
Yeah, there's some materials that are neutral.
Yeah.
Right? So let's say most white audience don't really have not experienced, or that most of the materials that most of the things that Africans go through they're not really relatable to it.
yeah.
Just as how I cannot use some of my materials that I use for a white audience for a black audience because it's not relatable.
Yeah.
So I need to figure out what was intertwined, what could work on both ends, and then I started looking at I started watching other comedians, right? And I was like, okay, so these most of their materials are similar but different. So this is what pops up. This is their type of humor. This is their type of materials that they like to listen to. And then I started writing with obviously my own perspective about life, but in a more wider tone. Yeah.
So when you go to a show, go to a gig, do you look at the audience before you go on and then be like, so this is the type of jokes I'm gonna say today, type thing, or do you?
Nah, like sometimes you just know the audience, you know. Like if you go to the comedy lounge, right? 99.9% are like a white audience. Maybe you see like
Me.
one or two
Yeah.
black people looking like an Oreo in the crowd, but you know, so then, yeah,
It's the opposite Oreo, bro.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I
So
mean?
you see them there, but then, you know, so you kind of know the audience anyway.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So it just
now-
depends on the venue type.
Yeah,
thing.
so now I've got like materials that are neutral that I can as well use for a black audience, but then again I've got like black audience materials. Yeah, so I feel like it's much more easier before. I was like, before it was much easier to perform for a black audience, but now I feel like performing for white audience so much. I feel like I'm more relaxed with a white audience. You know?
True.
Yeah, 'cause
I feel like
the more acceptance to certain materials.
That's
as
what I was
well.
about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go talk about certain things to them. Like they'll just sit down there looking at you like this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah,
they'll just look
Yeah.
at you and be like, "This isn't funny."
Yeah, so you get to be more creative.
Yeah.
And try to expand your materials, I should say.
So besides the time you were booed, can you remember like another like crowd interaction that was just stands out to you, good or bad? Preferably bad because that's funny.
No, there's some good ones. There was a time
Yeah, yeah.
where a lot of people said that I really, I killed in the sense that I performed really good, but I didn't feel that way.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why I didn't feel that way is because I wanted to try materials that I haven't tried before. So I feel like I got too complacent and I started doing the materials that I know would work.
Yeah.
You know, and the crowd was really good. But then another time that I could say this is a standout was when I decided to try all new materials and just go with it. And then like I didn't really write out the story. I just had the dot point of like, okay, this is what I'm about to talk about, and just freestyled it, and I recorded myself. And it was really good. I felt really fulfilled. The crowd accepted it. The crowd was good. So I went back, I listened to what I said. That was so spontaneous, and started writing it down and making it more structured.
Okay.
So I feel like that was another standout moment for me.
Yeah. You keep mentioning like you research. So do you research all your stuff
A lot.
a lot? You look-
'Cause, I always say this, man. The guy I could say, I told him this. I don't know if he believes it, but one of the gentlemen I'm really, really grateful for is Tabar, your buddy.
Yeah.
Tabar. He made me understand, whether consciously or unconsciously, he made me understand that I need to step away from the usual, I'd want to say ethnic comedy type of thing, materials. Because I was on a lineup with Tabar and there was like 4 Africans. Tabar was the only one that was different with materials. And I was like, damn, I need to step up my game with material, because every other three of us, you know, we talk about where we're from, how things we experience, although it's different experiences, but it's similar, it connect. You know, Tabo came out, he's like, fuck it, he just did his. And I was like, damn, I need to change something.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like kudos to him, man. Kudos to Tabo on that, you know.
Give him his flowers.
Yeah.
Give him his flowers, all right. Yeah, Tawa is a good guy, I think.
Yeah. I told him, but he's like, fuck off, chief. you should Tabo.
You were trying to say thank you.
Yeah. So he made me really, and with that as well, it kind of made me understand, trace back to your question. Yes, I do research some of my materials, because I feel like I want to be different. That's what I feel like. It's a good and a bad thing. I feel like that's holding me back on a lot of things, you know, because I want to be different with my materials, different with my delivery and my context in a way that, because everyone can kill with comedy. You know, if once you get into it, you have a set joke, you can go with that joke for you can kill. But my own point here is that, what am I bringing out to the audience? What am I giving the audience? What am I teaching the audience? Even though it's funny, but what can they say when they leave from here as opposed to, man, that guy was funny, but what he said was, you know, makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, just I like his way of thinking. I like his perspective of certain things. So I really research a lot. And one of the researches that I did was, before I used to do a joke about how it was hard to see a black terrorist, right? Back then, because obviously, just imagine a black terrorist, right? Because now, if you want to be a black terrorist, it doesn't work. You know, we can't be terrorists. That doesn't fit our ethnicity. Because if you want to be a good terrorist, you need to be on time. You know, you need to be on time. You shouldn't ask too many questions, and you should not be afraid to die. And Africans will do all that, you know. And then, so I'll talk about that, but then I did a further research, and I realized that they've got an African terrorist organization now, right? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, damn, how come these guys are not known? And then, because obviously, if you want to be known, like, when you say Al-Qaeda, what comes into your mind is 9/11, you know, the bombings and stuff. So they haven't done anything significant. So I did further research, and I realized that they wanted to do something significant, but it didn't work out. They wanted to bomb one of the embassies in Kenya, you know, but it didn't work out, because the bomb went off on them on the way. The bomb went off. So the casualties is 6. They've got 6 casualties right now, bro. I don't want to call their name, but if you go on the internet, you literally just dig deep and research. They've got 6 casualties, and it's all their members.
While you're talking, I was just giggling at the different reasons for what happened.
You didn't see that coming, Yeah, bro. So the bomb went off on them on the way to go bomb the place, bro. The bomb went off on them in the Toyota Ute. Boom! Ah, fuck.
Oh my god. There was nowhere near where I thought that was going whatsoever. Oh my goodness.
When you edit this, just have 15 minutes of you laughing. No, but for real, it's true though. They're like, they can't, man, you know. So
You're just gonna be like, oh my god, they missed the appointment.
yeah, I'm telling you, bro. So we need to stick to what we're good at, you know.
You're just smiling, you know, from that Russell Brand movie.
Yeah. Just stick to what you're good at. Running away, and, you know, like you've never, bro. When last have you actually seen like 2 black people die at the same place? Unless something sudden happens, bro. It doesn't work out, bro. If a black man sees another guy running and he's walking in the opposite direction, he would turn around and run. Yeah,
without question.
Exactly, bro.
Without question.
Black people are the most cautious people in the world, bro. I don't know why. We're just too cautious.
I can agree with that.
Bro, we're too cautious, man. Too cautious, my man.
For sure.
As soon as you hear boom, oh my God. We're gone, bro.
Like they like that's why it makes no sense in movies. Black person always dies first.
Yeah, yeah.
They always
bro.
go downstairs,
Ah, man.
go look at what's happening. Like, what's that noise? I'll be like, what
We ask
noise?
questions later, bro.
We'll be on the way home.
We're
Like,
too
hey,
cautious,
what was
bro.
that noise we heard back there? I'm like, I don't know.
So long we're alive, we're good.
Oh my god.
The thing about black people, if something happens, whether you're an infant, you just know you're on your own, bro. You just see infants crawling, finding out the way. We just got a knack for knowing danger or like, you know.
Just have a feeling.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
It's just
Bro. My grandma has a thing, right? If she's meant to go somewhere and she feels like an ache on her, but she's not going, bro.
yeah.
Even if she feels like a tummy rumbling, or if it's time to eat, she doesn't eat and a tummy rumble, she'll be like, I'm not going anywhere. She just stays home, bro. So.
That's how you live a
we're
long life.
We're too superstitious with things, bro.
I can get with that. I think I do that as well. Like if I'm like about to get ready and I leave something at home, like there's probably a reason why that happened. So I'll go home, pick it up, and then keep.
That's what saved Michael Jackson on the further research on the 9/11 thing.
Who was he meant to be?
He had a meeting there
in the building.
Yeah, on one of the towers. He had a meeting there. I think he slept in because he was talking to his mom the whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, fuck, my alarm went off, I'm going to sleep. So that saved him.
God damn.
Yeah.
Thanks, mom.
Yeah.
That's a good mom, right?
Definitely, man.
Eesh. Like, if that ever happened to me, I would just be like,
oh, no, man. Someone needs to write a book on how to survive from a black man's perspective. Because that's what we're good at, man. Every ethnicity, one of the traits that everybody, the similar traits in everybody is survival.
yeah.
Yeah, but black people we're top notch on that, bro. Whether it's surviving financially, emotionally, we just survive, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I'm never stressing. I'm like, there's no money in my account. So
who gives a damn, bro?
I'll be there.
I'll go access.
I
James, you got $5? Yeah.
This is absolute
Nonsense.
In doing my research, so I found your website and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Found I went deep into it. So I was lucky I found it because that's where I got all that stuff from that I said at the beginning. Because I was curious about what I saw your Instagram photo of you with your three degrees.
Oh yeah. I didn't take that. Money spread, bro. The black in me came out. But funnily, right? Whenever someone sees me, they never know I'm a comedian.
Real?
Yeah, they never.
I just assume every black person's a comedian.
Nah, they never.
They're
pick
funny.
up.
We're funny people, bro.
Yeah, but they just never. I don't really portray like I'm like a
comedian.
Yeah, unless like I met this gentleman. He's known me for like 3-4 weeks, and then I told him come to my. She's like, what show? yeah. So yeah, and then I told him. He's like, he never knew. No one ever knows. So.
I can't imagine it being like the first thing you tell somebody.
Yeah, like I don't come off as like you say something. I try to be funny.
Okay.
I come off like just conversation, and then you figure it out.
Just comes naturally.
Yeah, but carry on.
I saw your website. I don't even know where I was going with it. I've gotten I don't write questions down. Like the only stuff I wrote down was that beginning stuff, and then now I'm just kind of.
I love the spontaneity.
I'm kind of vibing off it because it's just all what comes to my head in the moment. I'll be like, hey, asking this question now. Okay, from your website, you do weddings.
Yeah.
MCing?
Yeah.
What is that? What does that entail?
So like if you got a wedding, your wedding reception, I can MC it, do some jokes.
Oh, okay,
and then
okay.
the next person is, please welcome Mr. the best man for his speech, blah, blah, blah. Just make the night really nice. But I don't know if people are getting married these days. I got people booking me for like next year. Like, what about this year, my man? What the fuck's going on? Yeah.
I got bills to pay
Yeah,
now.
bro. Like,
I'm sorted for next year.
Yeah, someone like propose, bro. If you're thinking about it, just do it.
Just do it.
And then divorce later. It's fine.
And then do it again
Yeah.
and book me one more time. My website still is always open.
I do weddings. I love.
You love love?
No, yeah. But then again,
I love money.
Yeah, I love MCing weddings because it's different from stand-up comedy.
Oh, okay.
It makes you to be more witty.
Yeah.
The materials. It kind of makes you know when to put certain materials in the reception rundown, and obviously trying to entertain the crowd and make sure that everybody's not bored.
So what do
And
you...
the food. Yeah.
the food.
Yeah, 100%.
The free food.
That's
That's
it,
what
man.
that one pops up.
As soon as I say, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for food. So we'll do
Nom, nom.
tables simultaneously. Table 1, table 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And I'm done, bro. If table 1 goes, you don't go, I'm eating. Yeah, I'm not going to announce, hey, can table 2 please stand up? No.
With the...
I just let the DJ play music.
What's like the best wedding you've done then? Like I guess have you done like different races, like white wedding, Asian wedding?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did one. Was it a Persian and a Sudanese wedding? Right. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a Persian man and Sudanese
Yes,
woman.
and a
something like
Sudanese lady. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but like the Sudanese, the bride's family, the Sudanese, they were sitting on one side,
that. Yeah.
and then the Persians were sitting on another side, and I'm like, damn, man, maybe this guy spent so much money on cows that his family is like, fuck it, we spent so much money, we don't want to intertwine or none of that. But I felt like it was very weird because normally when these people, but then maybe it's a cultural thing at that time.
Yeah.
But being a comedian, that's what popped into my head. So I asked him, I said, dude, how many cows you spent? How many cows did you buy, my man? But it's I just love to see how different races come together.
Yeah.
And like love still exists. Especially in this cruel world,
You hope.
that love still exists. So
Yeah.
I love people coming together and getting married. Yeah.
All right. You're always there to give them a good time into it as well.
Yeah, definitely, man.
True. So you got many weddings? You don't have many this year then?
No, I got a few. I got one on the 26th, I think.
Of this month?
Yeah, I don't want to say I think in case the person's watching this. I got one on the. I got one on the.
doubt it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh shit! I'll tag them. I got one on the 26th of this month, and then I got another one. I think earlier next month. Yeah, they just come randomly.
How do you research? Like, do you make material up for those, or do you just?
I just add my comedy materials on it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then obviously I look at if what ethnicity is getting married and do some research about their culture, research about certain things, and then you gotta come prepared.
Yeah. Did you just ask them? They send you a photo of?
Sometimes I pick up on the last name. If I don't pick it up, I just ask them, hey man, where you from?
Kuta Pali gives it away a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, so where you from? Where's your wife from? And then I
Use
research
that.
about the country.
All right, and then also on there, as I saw, so book me for comedy, book you for MCing at weddings, and there's a third thing on the little drop down.
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't remember?
No,
I'll look it up.
shout out to this lady. She did the website. Konima. She's not in Australia. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. She's in the UK, but she did that website. It's really nice. I'm not good with like IT stuff.
So you just outsource it.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So she good mate of mine. She helped me out with that.
But good mate, but she's not in Australia.
Nah, she's not. She's
Okay,
but she's Sierra Leonean, so like
so you knew her from Sierra Leone.
Yeah, from back home.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Sierra Leone.
No. Like, I know how to say that
Yes,
country.
Sierra Leonean.
Leonean.
Yeah.
That's different.
Sierra Leonean.
I've never thought about it, I guess.
Yeah.
How to say it.
Drop that.
Stand-up comedy, wedding MC, and events MC. Okay, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see if you're available. I should have booked you on here.
Yeah.
Better than
There's no
Instagram.
calendar that says this comedian's already booked. You just, once you put in the details, we get the information and then we check on our system.
You have a team?
Yeah, I got this gentleman that helps me out, Rob. He normally does the bookings as well. Not for free though.
So you prefer Instagram? You prefer an Instagram message?
Yeah. So Rob takes his cut, but he helps me out. He's a good lad.
Yeah.
He just don't do it for free. He just comes down.
only.
Yeah. If only, actually.
So did you write the bio that you have on here?
Yeah.
You
but
wrote it?
I wrote it, but Konima helped me out because my English was all over the place. I was just typing whatever came into my head, and then she had to fix it.
English ain't our first language.
Nah,
so
bro.
there's no pressure.
Yeah.
We just need to know enough to get by.
She's like, oh, there's supposed to be a comma here. I said, yeah, do it. Help me out.
This is why I sent it to you.
Yeah, help me out, mate.
So from reading it, I saw AAMMA awards.
Yeah.
What is that?
I
You know what it stands for?
I think Australian African movie. I don't know what it is. Right? It's
No?
AAMMA.
You won the Comedian of the Year award.
Yeah. I wanted that year, bro.
When I was reading, I was like, he made this up.
Nah. Well, I got the photo because people actually think I made it up. I got the photo of the award itself. Because whenever I change phones, so I sent it on to a friend on Facebook, so it can always be there. Okay. I'll be like, here it is, bitch. So it's always there.
So here's the award.
Yeah.
You have to send it to me now, so
I
can pop
yeah.
it on screen.
No, yeah, definitely. I want to remove it as well because I just feel like all those accolades or whatever they call it, I just feel like sometimes it's not really necessary.
Yeah.
But Kanima thinks it is. So he's like, no, you have to add it. But
You have to add it. Like even Googling AAMMA, nothing comes up.
Yeah, fuck them.
It sounds like a mixed martial arts.
Bastards. They told me it was a big company. That's what they told me. I think they brought Vivian Fox. They're like, this is a big company. And Google them, it's not even there.
It doesn't even exist.
Step your game up, man.
You have a better website than them.
Yeah, you're making people doubt me.
Yeah, I was like reading it. As I was reading it, I was so disappointed when I found out your name isn't actually Chief.
Yeah, a lot of people think it is. Okay, I took that name from my grandfather actually, right? Because my grandfather was a chief.
Yeah,
in their constituent, like their village, where he was. So he was a chief, and he was the first gentleman that drove a car in that village. Fun fact. Yeah.
Isn't like the first one who drove the car through the village?
No. He was the first one to own a car in that village. Yeah, that's why he had so many kids. They're like, oh, he's got a car. Yeah, first one, bro. He was the first one to have a.
The ladies were like,
yeah,
he's got a car.
He's got a Benz. Yeah. So he was the first one to have a car, and then he was a I think he was a teacher.
Okay.
At that time, my grandfather passed away when I was really young, so I didn't really spend too much time with him. So I just hear things about him, but I do remember some vivid memories of like him picking me up, chilling with me and all of that. Great guy, and then
he could put me up real high.
Yeah. So he had he was the first one to have that car, and then I think he was a chief in that town called Tayama. Yeah, it's like a town in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
So he was a chief. That's how I was like, you know what? Let me just add chief on my.
It's a boss house name.
Yeah. Well, my name is Jesse Bobojita Kosseh Jr.
One more time for the people in the back.
Jesse Bobojita Kosseh Jr. My dad is Jesse Bobojita Kosseh.
Okay.
So I'm the junior.
You're the junior.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm gonna do this legacy thing. I'm gonna my first child, Jesse Bobojita Kosseh Jr. the third, and I'm gonna tell him, I'll be like, son, this is my last wish before I die. Your son needs to be
in the deathbed.
The fourth, yeah. And then you need to tell your son that he needs to be there. I don't want this name to die. Jesse Kosseh the 5th, 15th, whatever.
15th.
Yeah.
I lost it. It was on here before.
Yeah. So if you have
the third name you said? Jesse?
Jesse Bobojita Kosseh. So Kosseh is my last name. So
so
I want to do
Jesse
that trend. So
yeah.
in a time, if maybe my great grandchild don't have a boy, go adopt one and call him Jesse Bobojita Kosseh.
How did Jesse get there?
No. Okay. Fun fact as well, right? My granddad named all his kids JBK. So like first name, the first letter on the name starts with a J. Yeah. Middle name, first letter starts with a B, and obviously the Kosseh name. So every single person, every one of his child is called J, and their middle name is a B, and then J.
So what are the other J's?
I've got Auntie Jared, Janice, Junior, Judith, Jewel, Joyce. It's just Jolly man, Jolly boy. It's just J's, man.
He started running out of J's. He started running out of names. Jolly.
Yeah, it's called, one of my uncles is called Jolly Boy, and then there's Jim, and then it's just JJ's,
Is there a Jolly girl? Is that what you said?
No,
No,
Jolly Boy.
Just Jolly Boy.
Yeah, Jolly Boy. It's like I can't think of any more.
Yeah.
names.
you'd
Yeah.
you'd start running out.
Yeah, but
of
that's
something.
creative though. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that's creative. All the J's and then you figure out a mid. But most of the thing is that our middle name is like a native name. You know, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like Bobo Jita means this boy. You know, I don't know where that came from, but yeah. Oh no, Bobo. I think it's like first male child.
Yeah, and Cheetah?
Yeah,
Just something extra.
yeah. I'm not too intertwined with my tribal language, but I do know it. It's Bobo is my dad was the first male child, right?
Ah, okay.
And then funnily, I'm the first male cousin with the Kosseh last name.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it makes sense on both
Yeah.
ways now, innit?
Yeah,
I love this photo of you.
yeah. Which one?
Big smile. It's just, you don't remember it.
Oh no, man, I gotta take that out.
It kind of doesn't even look like you, to be
Yeah,
honest.
this Polarized took that photo. Aristo, great guy, great friend of mine. He got me in the studio with that photo. I think he said something very funny, and then he caught me in that moment. Because one of the things that he always says, I'm very hard to photograph because I don't smile, I don't laugh, and then because sometimes when I laugh, I'm forcing it. You can see that I'm forcing it. So he said something very,
It's making me
very
feel
funny.
Real self-conscious.
Yeah,
today.
he's a very.
I'm going to be watching this.
No,
back.
no,
I'm
no.
gonna be like, is he faking it?
No. But he's a really funny guy. I'm trying to get him to get into comedy.
Yeah.
He's a really funny guy. So he just caught me at that
Was
particular
that
moment.
exact moment?
Yeah, it was a
Really
great
good
photo.
photo. It's a
Yeah.
brilliant photo. And then here it looks like you're about to preach in a sermon.
Yeah. I just held the mic. I was bringing up a photographic context for a show called My Mic and I. So that's why I held it.
Yeah.
That's why I held it.
Logical.
Close.
Yeah, that was pretty much all I got from your website. I was scrolling through. You won an award from a made-up brand.
It's actually made up.
You've got
This is absolute
Nonsense.
you've got three specials. Chief Kosseh Unleashed, Chief Kosseh Unleashed 2.0.
Yeah, I think this is like my first shows that I did. My first.
Recorded?
Yeah, I recorded. I never posted it out. I still got it. I watch it sometimes. I watch myself a lot just to learn.
I do. Yeah, I did the same thing. I've got I did YouTube for a week. And like did vlogging, and I went to Sydney to watch Liverpool play. And I vlogged that. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
No one's found it that I know of, but I watch it for once in a while because it's a good memory. Makes me happy.
Yeah.
Type thing. So how come you never posted them?
I'm a different comedian from those shows to now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I feel like posting it now
Just doesn't make sense.
yeah, it defeats. If I would have posted it ages ago, perfect. But now I just feel like it defeats the purpose as to how I want to be seen and what I want to do.
Oh, okay.
as well. So
Did you? Sorry. Do you have you taken jokes from those old shows?
yeah, I've
Yeah.
rebranded them, created them differently.
Yeah. Good stuff. And you're at Fringe Festival
Yeah,
every year.
not every year. I did Fringe last year, no one came, but
You sounded so sad.
yeah,
saying it.
I've been
No,
honest,
no one
man. You
came.
know, how some people just come up and then filter stuff. No one came, bro. People came, but like it wasn't as much as I expected. So I don't. I feel like I didn't work hard enough to
Oh, I
let people
see.
come because all of my other shows that I've done, people do show up.
Yeah.
But then I feel like people had options.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Fuck the options. They had options to say, hey, you know what? I'll come next week. So I had a bunch of people come this week, and then other numbers came the following week. And then some friends came, and I was like, actually, there was a time, right? I was so pissed off. Because I feel like there's a lot of shows happening and people. And I was a newcomer in Fringe.
Yeah.
You know, the show was meant to start at 6, and then 6:15, no one showed up. I was like, yeah, good, great. I don't have to perform. And then 7 of my friends came. And then the producer's like, now you got to perform. I was like, I know these people. They know all my fucking jokes. Like, what am I going to say? He's like, no, but so I tried to talk to them. I was like, hey, man, you know what? Let's go grab some drinks.
Yeah.
You know, on me. And then 3 people came in that I don't know. And then he's like, you just got to perform now. I was like, fuck. So I performed for like 8 people, but that's one of the best sets I've ever done.
Is it easier performing for a smaller group compared to a bigger group?
Every comedian prefers a bigger group.
Yeah.
I would prefer a bigger group, but ideally, I don't know what it was, but that was my best comedic performance I've done. Yeah, but I didn't record the video. I got the audio because I always record on my watch.
True.
Yes,
So you
always
have
record.
audio and all your jokes.
I got all the audios.
You recording right now?
No, I didn't bring the watch. Yeah,
What,
but
you didn't feel like this was a recording moment of your comedic
no, you're
career?
recording it, man. You're recording it, my man.
What if I just want to post it now? But this guy's not taking me seriously out here.
No, I recorded it, but it was a very good time because I feel like I didn't really do jokes too much. I was just talking about the crowd and people in the crowd and all that. And there was this lady. She was, I think, 60 something.
In your show?
Yeah, she was a former stripper. I didn't know how she heard about the show, or if it's the poster that gave it away. But she came with her guy, and I don't know if that's the time that guy knew that she was a stripper or whatever. But it was a very entertaining conversation that we had.
Were you doing crowd work?
Yeah, I was in car. I was talking to her. I
Yeah.
found out that she's a stripper.
Yeah.
And then she don't strip no more. And I was like, obviously.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Your knees don't work,
No
but
way.
yeah, so
Your knees
yeah,
don't
you've
work,
made-
bruv.
you've made
You'd be
enough
going
money.
down,
Yeah.
and just not coming.
yeah. Do the stanky leg. yeah. So I feel like it was a good time. It was a good, very memorable time.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask this. You said that you had 5 of your friends come.
Yeah.
And 3 people,
That I don't know.
and you don't know the
So I was-
2 people or the couple.
Yeah, and then another guy. I was like, how'd you hear about the show? He said, I was just walking and I saw the flyer. And I was like, you ended racism today, my man. But yeah, dude, I was like, man, I was trying to talk my friends into, because I know they're alcoholics. I was like, hey, man, let me grab you some cocktails.
Yeah.
And then let's go drink. And then these guys walked in. I was like, the show's not on. And then the guy's like, no, it's just about to start. So I had to go up there, do like a 45 minutes.
Set.
Yeah, it was.
You do it all by yourself, the whole set.
Yeah,
The whole.
yeah.
You don't have someone opening for you.
No, I didn't have anyone.
Bad.
Yeah, I'm not that famous. So yeah, like nah, fuck chief. So
I did one comedy set.
You did?
Yeah, I've done one.
you give me a knack of my favorite comedian. Have a guess.
Me,
Yeah, Patrice O'Neill.
Patrice O'Neill. Oh, yeah, I don't know who that. I would never guess that.
Gotta watch him.
Patrice.
You give me a
O'Neill.
knack of Patrice. You guys similar.
Oh, we look similar. Not.
Yeah.
So I'm not funny. Like.
Nah, you're not.
Oh, damn it.
You look similar. Patrice O'Neill, man.
Okay,
Patrice
yeah, I'll
is-
check her. Him.
Him.
I'll check him out.
Yeah. If
Alright.
everyone thinks he's a her, but it's a
he-
black guy.
Black guy.
Yeah, Patrice.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Me and him looking alike, and he's not black.
Patrice Lumumba O'Neill.
Patrice
Yeah.
O'Neill. All right. No, I'll check him out. Yeah, I've done one set. Shat myself doing it.
Yeah.
It was like.
When was this?
It was at Universal Bar at Fringe
Oh, okay.
last year for
Yeah.
Kyle Legacy.
Oh yeah. Oh, he got
He-
you just to
Yeah, he let
open
me
up.
go up for
Okay.
the I don't know what show it was, but yeah, I went up, shat myself. I was nervous as hell. The whole time you could hear in my voice, like just like
It's a tough game, bro. It's
freaking
a
terrible. It was
lonely.
scary,
It's a lonely game as well, my guy.
and it was but everyone said it was good, so I got good toll. But I don't know if they'll just try and make me feel nice.
Like, get into it, man. If someone tells you your first set is good, it's good. If it's
Yeah.
shit, they'll tell you it's shit.
Yeah,
Like, Get into it. Look into it. Did you record yourself?
yeah, I've got it on my phone.
Yeah, you need to
then-
watch it. And look,
I haven't watched it.
you got to watch it, and then you figure out your persona and the type of materials.
Like what I was doing was it was personal stuff. Like it was just telling stories that I have in funny ways. Called my friend's baby racist, but you know it's a baby. They don't know better. It's the parents' fault. Yeah, every time I picked her up, she just starts crying. She still does it now, actually.
She does it.
Yeah, so I think she is racist.
Little shit. How old is the baby?
I didn't even think I was on camera.
How old is it?
It's like, sorry.
No,
just
it's
out
fine. Put it
of
back.
frame.
Put it back. I think they get the
They're
memo.
gonna
How old's the
just
baby?
hear a noise.
Yeah. How old's the baby?
She is now about to turn 1 next week, actually.
Yeah, you can have a fight with her. So long as she's one.
Have a fight.
Yeah.
Nah, what I'll do is,
So long as you can crawl.
like I said,
fine.
we're having our baby, so I'll just train our baby to beat that baby.
Yeah. Just do it, man.
Nah, she's a nice baby. She's cute. I'll give her a pass this time. You know, and we'll see when she starts talking. See what she does then.
Fuck off, Uncle T.
Fuck your black ass. Fuck.
Crazy, bro.
Alright. Okay, man. To end the podcast off, I've You're the first thing I've done this on.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it, let me know, and
I love it.
I'll never do it.
I would love it.
I'll never do this next thing again.
I love it.
I've got to.
I've time traveled.
So yeah, if you don't like it, let me know.
I would
You love it.
man. Yeah.
So what it is pretty much just for the algorithm.
What is it?
It's if you heard of the thing, I guess every podcast has done it at one point in their lives. Am I the asshole?
I don't like it. Are you asking me? Are you the asshole?
No, I'm not asking
Okay,
you.
okay.
No. It's going to be a scenario that I'm going to give you that I've gotten from a person who's messaged the podcast.
Give it to me, man.
Alright, so this one's good because I picked it because it has to do with comedy, and you're a comedian.
Yeah.
That's what your website says.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a front. I'm a popular African politician. Bro.
You're just here trying to get.
Yeah. I'm trying to get sponsors
intel.
to embezzle some money
You're the
and
accountant.
make my kids rich. Yeah, bro.
You're the accountant.
Bro, my kids, one of them has got to be a politician, bro.
How many kids would you want?
3.
3. Oh, okay.
Accountant, sport, politician.
Got the memo.
And a pasta.
And a pasta.
I'll go for 4 and a pasta.
And a pasta. Why a pasta?
Pasta in Africa or America.
Oh, okay. That's where they
Yes.
make the money.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Man, bro.
Yeah, I got you as soon as you
This
said.
is this guy
those
who's
two
got
countries.
a private
Oh,
jet.
bro, yeah. Speaking,
And he was selling holy water
yeah.
on his private. You know, that guy is the best salesman I've ever seen. The way he speaks, it's like if you fall for things, you would give him everything.
Yeah.
He was so creative, man. The
There
way he
was-
speaks, yeah. And I love how they do it. Like the reason why most churches in Africa perish is because they don't do one thing, right?
So?
Which is no. Which is they don't have a good keyboardist or pianist. They don't have a good one.
Yeah.
Man, you go to these white churches, and then when they started asking you, and then they say, "Oh, we do these things in Vietnam. We're helping kids in Vietnam." And then they have this soft tone playing. They keep you into it, my
Like,
man.
why
Yeah. We're doing a great course, and then they start showing you pictures of what they've done. I want people to come up here and come give donations.
Every once in a while, you hear the
$200.
drummer go.
Yeah, $200. Yeah, like that one. It's so sentimental. Everyone's quiet, soft tone,
Yeah.
and all of that. But Africa, they don't have a
party.
good piano. Yeah, they don't, bro. Yeah, you don't donate, you die. You die tonight.
Oh my goodness.
And then they start giving you scriptures about how someone in the Bible did not obey, and then they ended
Guilt
up.
trip you.
Yeah, and then something happened to them. So don't be like Jacob or whatever. Yeah.
Be like Jacob.
Yeah. He did not obey the word.
Wait up.
Yeah. But I'm Christian though.
Yeah. Oh, so
Yeah.
you are? You're not?
I'm Christian.
Yeah.
I'm Christian. Yeah. I'm Christian. I think most black people are religious.
Yeah, in some sort of way, some sort of
Islamic,
capacity.
yeah.
It's just like it's hard to believe that everyone just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah. And I'm really I'm not too religious.
Yeah.
But I do go to church.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I get really religious when I'm driving. 'Cause- Yeah.
You can't trust people driving
Nah,
in the
bro.
W in
Nah,
Perth.
bro. That's why
It's very understandable. I feel like
I don't drive between 1 and 4 a.m. You will never see me if you. Can you pick me up from the airport? Nope.
nope. What time's your flight?
Nah, stay there until 7 a.m.
Sleep in the car together.
Yeah, but research between 1 and 4. That's the time most of the life-threatening accidents happen.
Between 1 and 4
Between
a.m.
1 and 4 a.m. Research it.
Deleting.
Any single accident that has happened between that time is life-threatening, or the person died. Between 1 and 4 a.m. Because people feel like
So they're the most fatal accidents.
Yeah,
during
because
that
people
time.
feel
Okay,
like there's nobody in the street,
Yeah,
so
so
they just and then the chances. I know the chances like 1 in 10, but that one,
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
can't say I'm not guilty of having that
I
mentality.
don't go out New Year's Eve either.
Yeah, I wouldn't drive on New Year's Eve.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
I
it's
stay
just,
home.
you know what,
I
just
go to
take-
church
I'll
on New
walk.
Year's Eve.
Walk, take a bus.
Yeah, I go to church on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a tradition when every New Year's Day is gonna meet you in a church.
So you go for the midnight service type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
New Year's Day
right.
meet you in a church. 12 o'clock, 12:15. We're at Nishba. So yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Am I the
Yeah,
asshole?
yeah. Do your thing, my man.
Okay. Okay. So the person's title says, "Am I the asshole for spoiling a movie at a comedy club?" Okay, this happened to me, 23-year-old male, a few months ago, but it was brought up again and got me rethinking my position. Especially, there is this comedy club in the city that prides themselves on not being offended and anything goes. Think of the most offensive jokes that you know, they've probably told them. They were having an open mic night around the time the Avengers Endgame came out, and I thought it would be funny to spoil the movie in my set. Now, half the audience was freaking out, throwing things at me, confronting me after the set, while the other half were laughing their butts off. This got me a ban from the from the comedy club, even though I thought anything goes and nothing offends them. So, am I the asshole?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Bro, I got cousins in third world countries that watched Endgame even before it came out. So,
It's their own fault for not watching the movie.
So
How have you not
it's
seen
like
it?
bootleg, bro. So it doesn't matter. Go watch Endgame, bro. I would have done the same thing. I would have been like, Thanos died with 4 rings. So it's not an asshole. It's just, but then again, it's anything goes. So
Yeah. Right.
it's whatever, bro. I would have done the same thing, bro. Movies come out so long they announce the movie is coming out. You got people bootlegging it already. Copywriting it. They can.
How do they get it? Like I know, like in
I saw
Bali,
Frozen 2
Yeah.
in Sierra Leone when it wasn't even out yet. When I was on holidays, Frozen 2, bingo, boop, right there.
How do they get it?
I don't know. They just,
Who are they talking to?
No,
Who
I
do
feel
they
like
know in
no,
America?
because I feel like when you don't have an option, you find creative ways to make money.
Yeah,
You know, so I feel like they were hustling. They were trying to make a living.
but you have to have somebody in America finding you that USB.
I don't even know. Bro.
Fighting.
All this VPN stuff.
Just like imagine just like an email thread and there's just some random Nigel Mutumbe. Like, who's Nigel Mutumbe? They're like looking through Universal Studio. Nigel Mutumbe.
You're gonna get sued, man. Imagine that's someone's name. I'm Nigel Mutumba.
How did you know?
So I feel like it's their fault for not watching him. I don't think the comedian was the asshole. It's like, fuck it, you're gonna watch it anyway. You're still gonna know Thanos died. So I think he died, right? That's the longest. That's the longest movie I've ever watched. Is it?
No, Endgame. Was it Endgame then Infinity War? Or was it Infinity War then Endgame?
I don't know. Just Endgame is Endgame. But the one Thanos, the one Thanos. That's the 3, bro. Even bloody hell, does that guy go to like an African church or something? The director. Because that was too long. Man, white people were complaining about how the movie is too long. Black people loved it. We're like, man, we endure more than this in churches, man. So we're in our comfort zone.
Yeah, there was 2 parts as well.
Nah, bro.
It's a 6-hour movie.
Nah, bro.
2-3 hours.
I advise people that they should not waste money on going to the gym.
Yeah.
Just go to an African church on Sundays. You will lose weight, bro. Praise and worship. Man, it's awesome. And then you sit down. 5 minutes later, please stand up. You be doing squats sitting down. And by the time you get out of there, you lost like 2 pounds for free. Just go to a black church,
Oh my
bro.
goodness. All right, bro. Thank you for coming on. Thank you
worries,
for
my
talking
man.
to me. You've made me cry.
Pleasure having me.
This is what I do now. So if you look into this camera right here, it's right in front of you. This is your time. Tell the people where to find you. It's going to be on screen. It's going to be in the comments below. Not the comments, description, everything. But let them hear your voice and let them...
Definitely, guys. I'm Chief Kosseh. You know, to all those people that support me, thank you for supporting me. All those people that are watching this podcast, thank you for supporting the podcast. Do support my man T on his podcast, Absolute Nonsense. As you can see, it's a very great time, very great chat. And just follow me. I'll follow you back because Yeah, follow me, I'll follow you back. Follow for follow, hashtag. And then, if you ever see my shows do come out, I'm funny. I hope. Just know that you're not getting a refund after the show.
It's already with my auntie.
Yeah.
It's already with the aunties.
I'm funny. Just come down. Support comedy. Support me, because I feel like everyone needs support, and that's how people become the next best thing. Support me if you think I'm going to, if you think I'm good.
Facts.
If you think I'm shit, don't support me. Yeah, but do come to the show just to prove to yourself that I'm shit and pay money to come to the show. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, follow, show the love.
All right.
See, thank you. There's a thing I like to say in the podcast. Just toodaloo.
What? You'll be watching Dora the Explorer. What is it? To what? Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
I got this thing, right? Okay, you said toodaloo. I say this thing. I stole it, actually. Let me give from Konima. She always says in a bezel.
Well,
like when she wants to say bye. And you said toodaloo?
Yeah.
I said toodaloo. You just said toodaloo.
Oh, toodaloo.
In a bezel. That means bye. It's like my own.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where the hell she got that shit from.
Just like, I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah. I'll see you in the bezel.
Yeah, so that's what it sounds like.